Yo, what is up, guys? SavageBoy23 back with another video. Today I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap and my NBA day-to-day predictions. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. Alright? So, not cutting anything out. Let's just make this quick so I can give you guys my NBA day-to-day predictions, okay? So, let's move on to the top. Cleveland Cavaliers, Sacramento Kings. Now, I did not tune into this game. I went for Sacramento. You see, when I say Sacramento, when they play against really great teams, they go out here and get blown out. Now, you might ask, did you tune into this game? Did you see this highlight? I did not do any of that. I was watching the other games. But all I can say is this game here was a joke of this game. Okay, because first off, I don't think Sacramento came in here and even tried. They put up 110, okay? Alright, congratulations. Cleveland Cavaliers put up 136 on the scoreboard. I didn't see this game. I didn't see the highlight of this game. Didn't want to, didn't need to. I saw it through the NBA app, and I was like, okay. You see, I went for Sacramento, and of course, every time I go for them, they want to lose. And when I don't go for them, they want to win. You just gotta love the NBA, right? NBA deadline is what? Few hours away. See what's gonna happen for Sacramento. See if they're gonna make a trade, or see what they're gonna do, or just leave their normal lineup out there. But other than that, this game here was not fun to watch. Sacramento, I would say this was fun regardless, but you got blown out. Don't even tell me in the comments this is not a blowout. This is a blowout. A nasty game. Alright, let's move on to this game here. We're gonna do short talks for these games here, and then we're gonna move on for today. Now I did tune into this game. Luka, going off as usual. I went for the Mavericks. So I'm not even going to sit here and complain. This game was good regardless. Now, I will say though, it's not good because of no Joel Embiid. Luka was going off. Kyrie was back. Kyrie did play in this game. I did say in my video, I said, regardless if Kyrie plays or not, I will go for the Mavericks, right? So, this game was fun. Kyrie was, going off as usual. Again, this game here was fun. It was just really disappointment because I didn't see Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid might be out for a few games. Hopefully not out for the season. It's really going to be, kind of... Philadelphia is going to start losing games now. Hopefully they don't because of Tyrese Maxey. But, again, I'm not going to rely on some young star player right now. So, Joel Embiid is all the 76ers got. And if they're not doing so good, then they gotta wait until Joel Embiid comes back. But I'm really hoping for Tyrese Maxey to pull through it and say this is his team if Joel Embiid is not there and he gets traded. So Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, I have faith in you, bro. Come on, let's go. I know you've been talking about, you've been watching some videos of me talking on you and all this. I still do. Don't worry. I'm not gonna sit here and deny it. I still do. Some games you have good. Some days you have bad. So. This game here, I don't know. I didn't see you, to be honest. I was watching the game. I was so intense into it. I didn't get to watch some players. But I know people are going to come in the comments and be like, how did you not see the players? You were watching the game. Yeah, but when you're watching more than one game, it kind of gets to you, Other players that are a huge fan of sports, you know where I'm coming from. So, yeah. But all in all, this game here was kind of bad, kind of good. I don't know what to say because both of these teams I like. So, I don't know what you guys want to say. A win, a loss, I don't know what you guys want to say. So, this game here was kind of fun. I'm not going to lie. Regardless, with no Joel Embiid. Okay? If Joel Embiid was in this, it would be a different whole story. Alright, let's talk about this game here. We got the biggest day tomorrow. I can't wait. Laker fans, you guys know what it is going tomorrow. If you don't know what it is, look it up or just wait until tomorrow. But other than that, let's talk about this game here. Can't wait for tomorrow. But let's talk about the Charlotte Bobcats, Charlotte Hornets, whatever you want to call them. The Lakers were up 21 points on this team. And somehow, in some way, miracle, they came back. And the Lakers won by 124 to 118. Now, again, really quick before I do move on. I want to say this now. Anthony Davis had 26 points last night, right? And social media was blowing up on him about all this and all that. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to sit here and deny AD what he did. 26 points, I'm not going to give him a shout out because he did not pass 30. If he passed 30, then I'll give him a shout out. Which, regardless, I don't care because, AD's my favorite player. But AD, he did that amazing block in that fourth quarter because if that player shot that three, it would be a way different picture right now. Well, last night. It would be a way different picture that game. So I'm glad AD did that biggest block in the game. But other than that, Lakers got this win. Beautiful. They need it. Their next opponent will be on that day that I'm talking about. So I can't wait. And this game here was easy. Light work. Now you might say in the comments, you just said the fourth quarter was scary for you. No, for me it wasn't because this is how the Lakers play. They go up by a big margin and then they blow it for no reason. And let's be honest, okay? If the Lakers lost to this team, okay, let's just say they lost, just like they lost to the Spurs like a few seasons ago or a few games ago, season, whatever you want to say, okay? And the Lakers lost to the Hornets with no LaMelo Ball on the floor. This would be a joke, right? Or am I the only one? This would be a joke because the Lakers need these wins on the road because it would help them in bigger spots, bigger moments. But all I want to say is Lakers got the win. The Hornets, the Bobcats, again, whatever you guys want to call them, it wouldn't make a difference, okay, if LaMelo Ball was on the floor or not. LaMelo Ball's trash either way, okay? So I don't even know why this man's in the NBA. Is it because of his brother? Even then. See, some people, really quick before we move on, because I am talking about Hornets and the brothers. I'm not talking about another player on a different team that is not a brother, okay? So I just want to point that out. The two LaMelo Ball brothers, the only reason why he's in the NBA is because of his brother. That is it. That is clearly it. If you can tell me in the comments and tell me he's not in the NBA because of his brother, he's in the NBA because he's good. I've never met anybody that's an NBA fan that came up to me and said LaMelo Ball's good. I don't see anybody wear his jersey. This dude sucks so bad. I would rather watch the Pro Bowl, or I would rather watch the Puppy Bowl. He is so down bad. You guys won't even explain how bad he is. Now you might ask, which brother would you go for? I'd rather go for Lonzo Ball. Either way, I don't like Lonzo Ball, but I would rather go with him on the Bulls. I mean, he's out for until next year. I have not heard this man's name. Last time I heard his name was 2023. 2022. And after that, this guy's been just done for the season. But other than that, I'm just saying this loud and clear, both of the Lonzo Balls are terrible. They're just beyond terrible. Okay? So, I'm just going to say that now loud and clear to everybody on YouTube. Okay? So, I want everybody to know what I'm talking about. But other than that, what do I say about this game? The Lakers did their job. They went into Charlotte, got the dub. Now they're going back home. And yeah, we're going to see what's going to happen. But we're going to move on to this game here. I did not see this game. I didn't see the highlights. Man, oh man. This game. Now you might ask, did you tune into this game? Did you see the highlights of this game? Absolutely not. The Lakers lost to the Hawks. The Flippers beat the Hawks. Flippers came off back-to-back. This game here, I don't care about it. I don't care one bit about it. What you will say though is the Flippers. I don't know what to say because every time I come on this video, is basically we're just gonna wait until the playoffs. That's what I'm gonna say. We're gonna wait until the playoffs. Okay, it's too early to tell. We are gonna wait until the right time. When we do wait for the right time, then we'll talk about it. But other than that, I want to say this loud and clear. The Flippers are a terrible team, terrible organization. I don't know what to say. I'm just going to keep on saying that. Ice Trey, you disappointed me. Jonte Murray, you did disappoint me. Really disrespectful. I don't know how you went out here and you try to do everything you can. Hey, all I'm saying is we got to wait a few more hours for the deadline of the NBA. And when that NBA deadline gets traded, guess what? I hope I see Jonte Murray on that list, and I hope I see Ice Trey on that list. I want to see both of them on a new team and see what they can do. Don't put him on the Spurs, because to be honest, he's not going to make the playoffs. He's not going to make the in-season tournament. The Spurs are terrible. But yeah, man, this game was a disappointment. This game was a huge disappointment. I didn't see the game. I didn't see the highlights. So yeah, we're going to move on to this game here. Last few recaps. The Warriors, Brooklyn Nets. Now, I forgot who I went for because there was a lot of teams that I watched. But now the Warriors are getting wins, finally. That's what I'm saying. Warriors are finally getting wins. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say anything and say, oh, this, all that. The Warriors are finally getting wins. I think they're on a 2-game winning streak, if I'm correct. But the Warriors are getting wins. Does that mean the Warriors are coming back to life and they're getting scarier? I mean, they're way behind the Western Conference. So I'm not gonna be happy yet because the Warriors, you never know what can happen. Okay, the Warriors are trying to stay in the race so they can get the Jazz or the Rockets spot, and both of those teams need to mess up. But we just gotta wait and see. But the Warriors got the win over the Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets didn't even hit 100. Wow. To make it a 9-point game, if they shot a 2. Wow. The Brooklyn Nets. And now, what do I say? Now, you might ask, did you tune into this game? Did you see the highlights of this game? No, I did not. Because to be honest, I already knew the Warriors were going to win it. Because the Brooklyn Nets were on a winning streak a while ago. I don't know how many it was, but they were on a winning game streak. And then sooner or later, they're going to have to break it. There's basically no team in the NBA that can keep their winning streak past 7, past 6, past 5. There's nobody. No Flippers, no Hawks, no Lakers, no Warriors, no Brooklyn Nets, no Pelicans. No team in the NBA can pass 5. Now, the Celtics maybe, the Bucks maybe. The 76ers, we gotta wait and see because there's some teams out there that they just lose to. Just in general, with any other team out there in the NBA. But this game here, I'm glad the Warriors got the win. I'm glad they needed it. Because they needed this win. I'm glad they got it. I wish I tuned into it. I wish I saw the highlights. But other than that, I didn't see anything. Again, maybe Steph Curry went off. Maybe Clay. Maybe Kevon Looney. Andrew Wiggins. I don't know. Because I didn't see the game. Didn't see the highlights. So I can't say anything on my behalf. So other than that, I'm just happy the Warriors got the win. Now again, I have friends that don't like the Warriors, that hate the Warriors, and they just get so mad when the Warriors win. It's the same thing about the Flippers. I hate when the Flippers win. So what do you want to say there? But to be honest, man, if these Warriors somehow in some way keep getting wins like this, they're gonna come and they're gonna probably. I mean, here's the thing: if they win the NBA championship this year, we'll all be surprised. Me, I wouldn't. I would not be surprised because I would be like, okay, I don't lose my faith in the Warriors. All right, the Warriors are one of my teams that can actually pull it all the way through. But when your time stops, your time actually stops. So the big three: Draymond Green, Clay, are gonna leave. And Stephen Curry is going to be the only person. He's going to be the only person there. And who's going to help him there? I don't know. We got to wait and see. Who knows what's going to happen here in a few hours, if they're going to get some new pieces or they're just going to stick to their team all the way through the season. But other than that, the game was good. The Brooklyn Nets on the side, let's see what they're going to do. I don't know what they're going to do. What do I see them doing? I can see them getting a trade in. I don't know. I might be wrong though, but I can see them just move a trade around and get a better piece for Mikal Bridges and Ben Simmons. But other than that, if they don't have that happening, I think their season is just done. I think they're in the Eastern Conference 11th or under, somewhere around there. But other than that, man, the Brooklyn Nets, not at it. No, they're not that team. I don't see the Brooklyn Nets as that team, you know? Alright, we're going to move on to the last and final recap. We're not even going to be talking about this game. This is going to be a short game, short talk. All I want to say is this game was boring. I did not tune into it. Didn't see the highlights. Didn't want to. Didn't need to. I know Brandon Ingram shot buckets. He got 41 points, if I'm correct. I didn't see the whole thing. I didn't see the game. Didn't see the highlights. Didn't want to see any of that. Because I knew the Pelicans were going to go in here and win it, regardless if they're home or away. What do I say? Zion Williamson? I mean, to be honest, every time I tune into Pelicans games, I don't know if it's me. Sometimes I see Zion Williamson on the bench. Is that just me, or am I just not watching the game fully? I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments. But other than that, Toronto Raptors, I think they're done with trades. Do I see Toronto making another huge trade? Possibly. I don't know. But, yeah. Toronto, their season is cooked. Dunzo, whatever you want to say. Now, anything can happen. Anything can happen again. I'm not going to sit here and say no to the Toronto Raptors, because anything can happen. They can go from, let's say, the 11th seed all the way to the 6th seed. You know? And anything can happen in the Eastern Conference for them. Because they have a harder division in the West. You know? All they're going against is Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Dinkus Pincus, Derek White, Al Horford, Giannis, Damian Lillard. You know, that's who they got. And in the Western Conference, you got AD, Kevin Durant, Damian, I was about to say Damian Lillard. No. Luka Doncic, Kyrie, Kawhi Leonard, PG, the Honey Bun. You know? And in the Eastern Conference, you got Ice Trae and Dejounte Murray. And Stephen Curry in the Western Conference. You got to go through him. You know, and you got Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, CJ McCollum. You got a lot of great players in the Western Conference and a lot of great players in the Eastern Conference. So I can't sit here and say Toronto is going to miss out or go into the playoffs. It is too early to tell for them. But again, maybe they have a bright light in the future. Maybe they make another trade here in a few more hours. Time will tell. We got to wait and see what they do. Again, it doesn't mean I hate the Toronto Raptors. I just can't stand them. The few teams I can't stand is the Raptors, the Rockets, and the Jazz. That is it. And the Spurs. And the Flippers. You guys already know that. But other than that, besides those teams that I said that I don't like, or that I don't like, basically the teams that I did not say in those orders, or those teams that I said in the orders that I said, or the teams that I said that I don't like, basically the whole NBA that I like. Okay? Just like that. So if you want to put the Warriors, the Pelicans, the Hawks, the Lakers, the Philadelphia 76ers, the Bucks, you know, like those kind of teams I like. But, you know, there's a lot more teams. Trust me. I just don't want to go through all of them. But, guys, that is my NBA recap for today. I'm going to give you guys my NBA predictions later today if you guys can. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home, okay? Let's make this quick and fast, okay? So we got Pacers versus Rockets. This game here, I would not be tuning into it. I would not be watching the highlights of this game. Tyrese Halliburton versus Fred VanVleet. I'm going to be tuning into... I mean, I won't be tuning into this, but if I had to choose a team, I'll probably just go for the Pacers at this point. I'm going for the Pacers. I don't want to, but it's the NBA, so I might as well just do it. So I'm going to take Pacers over Rockets. But yeah. Orlando Magic versus Miami. Now, here's the thing. Miami's been struggling on some wins. This is going to be a very hard pick. Timmy Buckets. Over forgot what his name was. Wasn't Franz Wagner? Maybe Franz Wagner. There was like two brothers on the Orlando Magic. See, I follow a lot of people in the NBA, but I have really good NBA knowledge. But when you're following the whole NBA and you're trying to get their names right off your head, it is too hard to get them. Okay, hopefully he's in the NBA. Hopefully he's on the Orlando Magic. Franz Wagner over Timmy Buckets. I gotta go for Orlando Magic because Miami's been struggling and I really like Miami, but I'm going to go against them today. So I'm going to take Franz Wagner and Orlando Magic. So hopefully they do good today. Yeah. Both of these teams are coming off back-to-back. I forgot to mention that earlier. Luka versus Mikal Bridges. I'm going to be taking, of course, regardless if he plays or not, Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. My guess is, I might be wrong on this, is I think Luka will take a seat today and Kyrie will play because he has not played in a lot of games. So I'm going to be taking Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic this game over Mikal Bridges and Ben Simmons. So yeah, I will actually try to tune into this game. I will see. I don't know, because this would be a good game if mainly the star players play. But if they don't, they don't. But I'm going to be taking Kyrie Irving, Dallas Mavericks. This game right here. See, I would tune into this game. The Knicks. The last time I seen them is I think they played against the Lakers, and then after that, I think they were done, if I'm correct. So if I'm right, they probably had a few more games. They had a few games off, if I'm correct. I don't know though. Again, I'm following the whole NBA, so it's not just one particular team. I'm following the whole NBA. Julius Randle is going to be out for a few seasons, which that sucks. So I'm going to be taking, of course, and John Morant's out for the season. I'm going to be taking Jalen Brunson, New York Knicks, in this one a win. I feel like they are going to win this game. There's no way for them to lose against the Grizzlies. I mean, bro, the Grizzlies season is done. Like, it's been done since John Morant went down. Am I the only one that's saying that, or what? Like, I just don't see Grizzlies making a push at all. But anything can happen again. It's the NBA. But I'm going to be taking the New York Knicks. All right, we got Minnesota Timberwolves versus Chicago Bulls. Now, this would be a good game. This would be a fun game if the Bulls actually did what they had to do. I don't know if I'll try. I don't know. I'll see. I'll see if I tune into this game. You guys will hear my highlights tomorrow about it. I'm going to be taking DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine, I guess, on the Bulls. I'm not going to see this game probably, or I'll just see the highlights of this game because this will not look fun at all. But anything can happen in the NBA. Again, Zach LaVine is out for I think he's out for the season or a few games, is what I heard. But I'll just take DeMar DeRozan and Caruso, I guess, because Zach LaVine's out. But this game here, hopefully the Bulls pull it through, but I don't know. We'll see what they do because they're up and down sometimes, Last two games is the Utah Jazz versus Thunder. The Thunder is on a winning streak. They are first in the Western Conference by the time I'm making this video, if I'm correct. And the Jazz are all the way down below. Yeah, both of these star players, both of these star teams, head to head. You got one great team and you got another great team. Both of these teams have young talent. I'm going to be taking the Oklahoma City Thunder, SGA, Chad, and Jay Williams. I would definitely tune into this one because I like watching young stars develop. So this game right here will be fun. Hopefully it's fun. We'll see. Alright, but I'm going to be picking Thunder on this one. Alright, now this game here would also be fun. It's like I skipped all the games to watch except for the ones that are the first two ones I said, and then I just skipped to the bottom. This game is going to be fun. Watching Kevin Durant versus Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, you guys know I love watching Giannis, the Greek freak. And we all know that I'm a big fan of Kevin Durant also. I'm not a fan of Devin Booker. I'm not a fan of Bradley the Bum Beal. This game will be fun regardless. I'm going to be taking, of course, Damian Lillard, Giannis Antetokounmpo in the Bucks. I need them to go out here and have fun. This game will be fun. I will be tuning in from the first to the fourth, maybe in overtime. We just gotta wait and tell. But yeah, guys, those are my NBA recaps for today. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what your guys' favorite team is, and comment down below what teams you guys are gonna go for, and tell me what teams you think are gonna win or lose the games today. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna be heading out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.